welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this beautiful Mauve look that I've been doing a lot recently on myself and my clients. What I like about Mauve looks is that they really look great on everyone, on every eye color and skin tone. So you're simply gonna look gorgeous if you try it out. Plus, Mauves are definitely taking over spring trends now, so you don't want to be the last one to try it out. So be sure to keep on watching. I'm going to go straight into my eyes. I already prepped them with an eyeshadow primer and I set it with a neutral shade. I actually did a very detailed blog post on how to prep your eyes for makeup, so I'm gonna link it below in case you want to have a look. Alright, so we're gonna be using, for the most part, Naked 3 palette, and we're gonna start with this very light color. To open up my eye area, I'm blending this light eyeshadow right underneath my brow bone. It's gonna help accentuate the eyes and make the eyebrow pop. And I'm also placing this color in the inner V corner of my eyes, just to open them up. Now we're taking this pink shade from Too Faced palette called Georgia, and we're gonna apply it with a shader brush, like this one, and going to the crease and kind of blending it. Okay, now I'm going back to my Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm gonna be using this color into my crease. It's gonna be our transition color. Just lightly take a blending blush to your crease and define the hollow of your eyes. Now I'm taking this deeper shade to further intensify my crease, but I'm gonna keep it more at the corners, at the V shape of my eye. And I'm starting at the corner of my lash line, taking it up to the crease and blending at the corners, smudging it out all the time. Now I'm gonna take my Tartellete in Bloom palette, and I'm gonna be using Rebel color, and I'm gonna apply it straight into my lash line. You want to keep this color concentrated only in the lash line, making it thicker at the corners and thinner once you go to the middle of your eye. And I'm blending it to the crease and winging it out. So it's like kind of like creating a wing, but without actually using a liner. It's all about building the look. I've heard a lot of people there complaining about, oh my gosh, I can't get the smokiness, I don't know how to do it. It's because you usually rush into it, and you really need to take the time to keep blending and keep adding on. So it's a process, and just be patient and do it very, very slowly and keep blending, as opposed to trying to make everything in basically one sweep of the brush. Because most are very cool tone, I want to bring a little bit of warmth to my look, and I'm gonna apply actually a bronzer on top of my look to give that halo of warmth. And for that I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Contour Kit, and the color I'm gonna be using, it's this one, and it's called Havana. Before we're gonna go and apply eyeshadow underneath our lashes, I'm gonna go first with the concealer, and today I'm gonna be using IT Cosmetics concealer in color medium. It's one of my favorite concealers of all time, in addition to Tarte Shape Tape. What I really like about this specifically concealer is that it has that very peachy color, which I really like because it kind of cancels out any redness and the bluish undertones that we usually have underneath our eyes, so your eyes appear super awake. It's a very thick formula, which I like. It's also anti-aging. This concealer sometimes does tend to crease a little bit, so make sure you put a very nice layer of the setting powder. Okay, for my under eyes, I'm gonna start with Rebel color, and I'm gonna place it right underneath my lashes, focusing mostly on the outer corner. Now I'm taking a fluffy blush, and I'm using our transition color from the Naked palette on top of what we already created, and taking it slightly further down and connecting the two together for a very even application. And again, to add a little bit more of warmth to this look, I'm going to be using the same color from the contour kit. For my lashes, I'm going to be using Becca Snake Grand Glamour lashes. I really like them. They are very thick and they look very, very nice. And I think they're just going to be perfect for this look. This weird move makes it so much easier to apply lashes. And by the way, if your hand doesn't look like this after we finish the eye application, you're probably doing this wrong. I'm just kidding, I'm like always such a mess. So if it does look like this, just make sure you clean it up before you go to the face. Many times it happened to me that it kind of ended up on my face, and we don't want that for sure. So for my contour, I'm going to be using the same Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, gently touching those three colors and applying them to the contours on my face. What I like to do to accentuate the contours on my face even more and create a very nice sharp line is to place the powder right underneath where I put my contour for that super sharp look. I'm gonna let it sit for a moment to kind of bake a little bit before brushing it off. For my blush, I'm taking Tarte Glisten Amazonian Clay Brush. We want to add a little bit more like a vibrant color because of the cool tones. And I'm gonna actually put MAC Mineralize blush on top of that. Such a pretty shade. And for my highlight, I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorites, MAC Mineralize Soft and Gentle. First, I'm going to spray MAC Prep and Prime on my brush to kind of wet it a little bit. So the application of the highlighter will be even stronger and we're just going to be glowing. And I also like to take it right here. To finish off the look, I'm gonna apply ColourPop liner in color Tootsi. It's a perfect mauve color for the lips. And I'm gonna top it off with MAC Blankety Lipstick. It's a very nice pinkish mauve color. And the last step will be to spray my makeup and make it bulletproof, waterproof with MAC Prep and Prime as well. Alright, so this is it. This is the final makeup look. It's very mauvey, but it also has a slight touch of pink to add a little bit color to your face. And I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial and that you learned something new today. If you did enjoy watching it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you're gonna stick around for a while. And that's it. I see you guys in my next video. To give that halo of warmth and kind of, so your eyes appear super awake and very, very young and, okay. Look at this. Disaster, but we're gonna do what we have to do. Color that's gonna work with this mauve look. Mauve? Mauves are definitely taking over spring trends. Plus mauves are